What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the BBB Gaming News channel. If you want to hear the other side of the news, subscribe and turn on notifications. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a content creator called HOAX and how he has just blown the lid off what appears to be a lot of corruption in the streaming world. So, let's crack on with the news. Many people seem to believe that these top-level elite-looking streamers are 100% legit, although plenty of gameplay states otherwise. And we've actually included an image in the top right in this video right here from a content creator who goes by the name of HOAX. The video actually demonstrates how a lot of content creators who have normalized cheating methods, who have some suspicious gameplay, who have had multiple accusation videos put out against them whilst their gameplay is being questioned by others. And this video put out by HOAX almost makes that whole charade look like a circus. We're going to show you a couple of moments from this video today that really stood out to us here at the BBB Gaming News studio. But the link to the full video by HOAX is in the description below if you want to go and check it out, and I recommend you do. So let's take a look at the first part that I want to actually point out. So this section here concentrates on the moment when DIAZ BIFFLE played on Swag's setup. It was the face reveal that everyone, well, apparently had been waiting for. But there was jokes and laughs, and they were joking about the fact that DIAZ BIFFLE needed his crony, which was a reference to a Cronus Zen. However, yes, I would say that that was just laughs and jokes, but somebody then suggested walls. It was something that everybody missed, but not HOAX. HOAX somehow managed to get through the noise of all of the laughter and the joking, and it was at this point in the video that HOAX spotted somebody speaking in the background, and he's turned the volume up, cranked it up so that we can all hear it in this video. And I'm going to play it through for you now.
You don't have your walls?
Yeah, I think that's a good solution.
You don't have your walls?
Yeah, I think that's a good solution.
He has reason to believe that the person saying, yeah, I think that's a good idea, was in fact Repules, who was one of the hosts of the Winter Wonderland tournament, which was the first large LAN tournament for Warzone, with all of these self-proclaimed pros, with all of these top-level content creators who have been under suspicion, who have had hundreds, probably thousands of suspicious moments in their gameplay, some which would be deemed as 100% aimbot if it wasn't linked to specific names. Repules was one of 3 hosts for the Winter Wonderland, and it was all to do with the backer bros, which actually includes DIAZ BIFFLE. So you can hear in that clip that something was said in the background, and it didn't seem to have been said in a joking manner. HOAX covers this in the video very well, and I suggest you go and watch it. Like I mentioned earlier, it is linked in the description below. Now let's talk about how people can be easily persuaded by somebody due to who they are. Fame, fortune, celebrity, people get starstruck by these top level content creators, and everybody wants to get involved in that top circle. So what's stopping somebody from having a difference of opinion based on somebody's name? No? Okay, so there's a prime example of that in the video as well, where HOAX uses a clip from a content creator who goes by the name of Rara, who decided at some point in his career that he was going to start doing streamer cheating exposed videos, okay? And he did it about a guy called DIAZ. Now, DIAZ was 100% cheating in a Twitch Rivals tournament against other content creators. He was exposed by a lot of people. But Rara's explanation as to what happened in DIAZ's gameplay was that he was right. He had everything down to a T, including the way in which it tracked the enemy perfectly to the ground with headshots, okay? Now, in this video that HOAX has created, he's actually put a section in where he shows that clip of Rara actually explaining DIAZ's gameplay. And again, like I said, I agree with what Rara had to say in that clip. He then uses what Rara said in that clip, but overlays it on a DIAZ BIFFLE clip. And you cannot tell the difference between the two gameplays. The way in which DIAZ BIFFLE actually tracks the enemy is exactly the same as the way in which DIAZ did. But there was a comment from Rara in the comment section of this video which somehow defended DIAZ BIFFLE compared to the Davskar clip. But let's show you the comparison now.
Like
so within this one, you can see he's actually demonstrating and discussing
that is
what Davskar's doing.
That's like the biggest red flag I've ever seen. Before we actually see him, he's centered, knows where the peak is. We have no UAV. This guy is not on the map. There could be someone there. Watch how it tracks him. This is an actual track. Watch as it tracks him, not one bullet missing the head. This is the worst cheater I've seen. Watch every bullet. Ready? All locked. And the best is that you can see it tracked him again to the...
Okay, so that's the moment where Rara done a video and explained what Davskar was doing pretty well. It was almost word for word what was said in other videos, but we won't get into that. Davskar got caught cheating, and the analysis that Rara gave in this clip was fantastic. So let's have a look what happens when you put Rara's analysis of Davskar's gameplay overlaid on top of a clip of DIAZ BIFFLE. And this is just sheer brilliance from Hoppendude, by the way. I believe that this has brought out a little bit more of an understanding of how certain streamers, due to who they are, the status they hold within the community, do tend to get away with things that somebody of a lesser name or somebody who isn't known as much wouldn't get away with. Now, of course, he says, why does this look so damn familiar? The way in which he's done this video again, guys, is fantastic. He goes on to show a clip in full without any overlay from Rara. So this shows then that, of course, when he has the overlay on, that it is manipulated, but he's shown both clips prior to that. So he's shown the one of Rara actually analysing Davskar's gameplay, and then he's shown the clip of DIAZ BIFFLE's gameplay. It does state at the bottom that the clip was obtained from Headband, so I will find out what that video was, and that will also be linked in the description below. But the part I want to concentrate on is this section. Maybe Rara can narrate this for us. But let's play this through now.
Not like the best. Oh, well, that... No, that... Okay. That is 100%. That's like the biggest red flag I've ever seen. Before we actually see him, he's centered, knows where the peak is. We have no UAV. This guy is not on the map. There could be someone there. Watch how it tracks him. This is an actual track. Watch as it tracks him, not one bullet missing the head. This is the worst cheater I've seen. Watch every bullet. Ready? All locked. And the best is that you can see it track him again to the ground.
So from Hoppendude, that was sheer brilliance. And again, Headband was the one who provided the clip for Hoppendude, so he deserves credit in this as well. And that will be linked in the description below, so long as I can actually find that video. I'm sure it'll be linked in Hoppendude's description, so I'll get it from there if possible. So the main point you've got to realize from all of this is that people will be willing to blindly defend somebody due to who they are, especially in the content creation world. There is a lot of corruption, believe it or not, it happens. It happens in business, it happens in anything in life. To think the streamers are any different, to think they won't try and cheat or cut corners to try and be the best of the best, when they have nobody actually taking a look into their computers that they are streaming from, especially when they're entering into top level tournaments for big money. But what you can see here is that the DIAZ BIFFLE clip and the Davskar clip are so similar that they perfectly track the enemy, and there are other moments within there, but I'm going to let you guys go and check out Hoppendude's video to get the full picture. But the fact that you have Rara narrating Davskar's gameplay saying it's 100%, the reason behind that is because a lot of people called out Davskar in that tournament. Other top level content creators called out Davskar. Nobody's calling out DIAZ BIFFLE in the top circle. So mid-level content creators and low-level content creators, they don't want to get involved in it. So their opinion will change based on who the person is behind the clip. This story just keeps getting better and better. What do you guys think of the clip you've seen today, the comparison of Davskar and DIAZ BIFFLE? I think it's absolutely crazy to dismiss suspicious gameplay just because of who it is in the game. And again guys, remember to go and check out Hoppin' Dude's video and Headband's video as well, both linked in the description below. But one of the biggest things for me wasn't even the comparison, it wasn't anything to do with that. The reaction that Rara had to this video, in fact, was the icing on the cake, because the whole reasoning behind the comparison of clips between DAZCAR and DIAZ BIFFLE, with Rara actually narrating both, was to show that that person, being Rara at this point, is willing to throw one under the bus whilst defending the other when the gameplay is so similar. Let's go and take a look at the comment from this video off Rara. This is the icing on the cake. This is the comment from Rara on the video after Hoppin' Dude done that comparison with Rara narrating both clips. It says, "Weird, I noticed a lot of chest shots and misses and then 3 bullets hitting the head. The reason I also said that was the worst track was because of how the body dropped. Biff had the body get down and only pulled down. That's not an aimbot, LMAO." That's icing on the cake. Well, what you've got to look at with this is reaction times, and it always comes down to reaction times. If somebody was to fall after you've downed them, you're hitting the headshot, they go down and your aim perfectly tracks the head down to the ground. That's not the person pulling down. Because of reaction times, you would have to see the enemy fall and then pull down, so there would be a delay. But what that clip appears to show is in fact DIAZ BIFFLE's aim perfectly tracking the enemy's head to the ground without any sort of reaction time delay. So I think that this is a very poor argument from Rara in this comment. It would show that Rara is extremely opinionated, and especially when it comes to the top level content creators, he just can't seem to get the shit out of his eyes to show that the gameplay was so identical. It was probably about 99% similar between DAZCAR and Biffle. But for some reason Rara comes in with one of the weakest arguments you've ever seen about how just pulled down. So guys, that is the icing on the cake right there, and I do think that the clips were extremely similar, but I will let you guys go over to Hoppin' Dude's video. Again, it's linked in the description below, so go and check it out, have a watch, and leave your thoughts about that in his comments. And if we find out any more about these streamers being exposed for corruption, we'll be sure to keep you posted here on the BBB Gaming News channel. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. BBB, over and out.